You are listening to Awaz Community Radio with your host Saira. Today we have a local musician in the studio. Now, if you'd like to get in touch with us, you can ring us on 0161 839 7857. We're on Facebook. Just type in Awaz Community Radio. You can email us awazradio@hotmail.com or log on www.awazcommunityradio.com.
Call me Mr. Machiavelli. I make them disappear just like Harry Houdini, even in my lyrically.
You are listening to Awaz Community Radio with your host Saira. And as I said, we have a local musician in the studio, Bilistic. Thank you for coming in.
Thank you very much for calling me in today.
It's great to have you in the studio. And can you tell us a little bit about yourself, please?
I just wanted to say, a 19-year-old artist from Cheatham myself. Started off about 5 to 7 years ago as a young artist. I didn't know how to hold the microphone, stuff like that. I didn't even enjoy the music kind of career. It was just that I wanted to music, just listen to it and kind of thing. But someone kind of told me, because the problems that go on around Cheatham Mill and stuff like that, one of the kind of council people and the police, they told me about a youth forum that they used to hold at Northwoods Housing, that's on Cheatham Road as well, where a group of people from GMA's production used to come down, and they used to teach young musicians, even if you've not held like the microphone or guitar or whatever you wanted to learn, you could come down and kind of speak to them and they'd kind of teach you your instrument.
I am a rider, provider, bring the heat, girl, I will bring the fire, and my name keeps going worldwide, so my job is to satisfy ya.
As I was saying anyway, I was speaking about how I've been into it, but GMA started me off. I was a young lad, I was about 12, 13 years old, got into it, and I didn't know anything about lyric writing in general anyway, but I got into lyric writing and started writing some clean lyrics, and after that, what it was just kind of an inspiration. I started looking at people and stuff like that inspired me, such as Skepta, JME, and gigs and stuff like that.
So Bilistic, what kind of music are you doing at the moment?
The music that I do at the moment is grime and hip hop. I'm a mixed artist kind of thing. I don't really stick to one kind of artist, but I like to do my grime and hip hop, because hip hop you can really speak. It's a slow kind of tempo. You can speak about the lyrics. You can think really good about it. Grime, it's kind of the funky side of thing, and nowadays kind of funky beats are going out there, and people like the kind of funky thing. So if you put a funky chorus to it, it'll go really well, which means that people start liking that kind of music.
So what kind of changes do you think you've seen in music in your sort of career so far?
The kind of changes I've seen a lot of kind of changes. Before, it was like lyric writing, it was dirty lyric writing. I didn't know how to flow right. I wasn't in time. Microphone stuff, I didn't know how to use the technique of microphones. But nowadays it's gone all uphill kind of thing. I know how to use the microphone, got my own equipment at home, and do my own videos sometimes and all that stuff.
So can you tell us a little bit about who has inspired you? Who's kind of kept you kept you inspired and kept you going and kind of gives you ideas in the work that you do?
Inspiration is it's a word you kind of think about. You think inspiration, who inspires me? You need to inspire by the right person. Some people are just looking up to someone because of the money they got, the fame, or the kind of the diamonds they got around the neck and stuff like that. But inspiration by me was someone like Giggs or Skepta. They started off making hood videos around local parts around London and stuff like that. Asian artists such as Roach Killer, they inspired me because they started off slow. They weren't going in too big. They weren't getting the models or the diamonds or the money. They were all speaking about stuff. They were speaking about girls, but at the end of the day, they were speaking it to an extent. They weren't getting the toppest of top girls doing what you normally see on TV nowadays, showing certain parts which shouldn't be shown. Little kids are normally not supposed to be shown that, but actresses out there I look after like Roach Killer and Skepta because they get people in their videos that are not doing the wrong thing and inspiring me at the right time.
Available on iTunes.
Spinning TV.
So Bilistic, can you share a little bit about your feelings about being a young British Asian trying to get into the music industry, trying to break in when you have certain cultural issues around you?
Issues is it's always around, you know what I mean? Wherever I've grew up in Cheetah, where I've been around the mixed group and stuff like that. But I put my head down towards it. It has been hard. My parents, they are not the type to put me and support me at first. At first I was thinking my parents would not support me, and that was the route. My mum didn't know what I was doing, my music career. She was like, Rafiq, I don't want you to do it. So after that I was like, okay, I still put my head down, but I wouldn't do it as much. And now today my mum understands where I'm going from and what I'm trying to aim. I'm doing a positive picture, trying to get out there. My mum's supporting me a lot.
So would you say it's about time and patience and trying to show your parents and your family and your friends around you that this is something that you're serious about and it's a positive path for you?
That's is the right way, but at the same time you need to show it in a form which your mum or dad or even parents or guardians at home would understand. Some parents or guardians have been brought up in a way where it's just law, business or finance thing, but if you explain to your mum in the right way, like the way I done it was I started writing lyrics and then I explained to my mum what I was writing about. After that I started doing shows, showing my mum the pictures, calling my mum down so she knew what I was doing. I've bought video shoots home, I've bought tracks home. I've explained to my mum that, listen mum, this is what I'm trying to do. Explain the message and maybe your parents might take your side too.
Fear.
Yo, eat wave.
We smoke weed, we not sniff Charlie. So me have to big up the legend Bob Marley. Very phone anytime y'all call we. Same so we bossy Roberto Cavalli. Call me a yardie, call me a yardie. We love Benz and Bimmers and Hardy. Call me a yardie, call me a yardie. We love Benz and Bimmers and Hardy. Benz and Bimmers and Hardy. Yo, y'all look in at the club, we not party. You with the NSC, we not drink no Bacardi. Very phone anytime y'all call we. See them so we bossy Roberto Cavalli. Call me a yardie.
That's great, Bilistic. So, perhaps talking about someone like Naughty Boy, who's in the mainstream media, he's been award nominated, his profile is rising, and he is a young British Asian from a Pakistani Muslim family, and he's trying to become well known, and he's becoming well known. Do you think he is leading a path which is inspiring or making it easier for young British Asians trying to get into the music industry?
Kind of a story, the way he was going on, he was brought up in a kind of strict family hood. His parents wouldn't let him do the music scene, his sister would cover for him, and that's kind of a good inspiration. But at the same time, what kind of puts me down with him is that he should have included his family into it. He should have kind of pushed it back. Yeah, his parents were really strict. At first, my parents were like that as well. My parents were really bad. They were like, listen, Bilistic, you are not doing your music scene. My dad used to go around and stuff like that. But as my mum started to see that I'm taking it serious, I'm doing concerts, if you take it the right way, your parents are going to support you all the way. But if you're going to go, like it say, if you don't know how to translate the language will come out wrong. That's how it's seen as. But if Naughty Boy, the way he's going on, it's really inspirational. But the way he kind of didn't include his parents, kind of, you think, why couldn't he explain? Because if he included his parents, he could have written about that how my parents were strict, but I explained to them and kind of went around the box instead of just jumping straight through.
For the star, we are yardie, yardie. Yeah, Benz and Bimmers and Hardy. Benz and Bimmers and Hardy. Benz and Bimmers and Hardy. Call me a yardie. Benz and Bimmers and Hardy. Call me a yardie.
Available on iTunes.
Baby girl, I know you ain't here right now, but I feel you. And when I'm looking at the stars, I want to know if you're looking at the same thing.
चंद को न पूछ पावे तारे या तू पूछ तेरे हुस्न दे मारे उन मुंडे या तू बचे गल्ला तेरी मिट्टियां ते चिट्ठियां तू लिख वेखी दुनिया में सारी पर तेरे जैना एक दूर में तन्नो देखा girl I'm watching now seen it me like a girl I'll show you now not in the scene baby cannot take you home तेरे नखरे तो make me want you more
Available on iTunes.
I wanna know you, girl. I wanna take you wrong. The way you make me feel, girl. I wanna hold you down. She's smelling like a rose. Her body chocolate brown. Na-na-na-na-na. I wanna tell you, girl. You're special every day. And now you make me smile, girl. You're special everywhere. And if I tell you that I love you, girl, now can you stay, 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 stay? Cause baby, wanna bring you closer. This love, this love. Cause I don't think I'll ever get over. Together and forever I'll hold you. This love, the night and I can be a soldier. यारा तेरे दाना तेरे नाल प्यार करा तेनों दिल तो मैं चाहवां ओ तेरे युक्त मारा दिन रात सोनिए तू दिल तड़पाउंदी ने ते बत्तियां बुझावा तेरी रोशनी विच आंदनी दूर मैं तन्नों देखा girl I'm watching now seen it me like a girl I'll show you not in the scene baby cannot take you home तेरे नखरे that make me want you more
Available on iTunes.
You are listening to Awaz Community Radio with your host Saira, and we have Bilistic in the studio. To get in touch with us, you can ring us on 0161 839 7857, email us awazradio@hotmail.com, get onto Facebook. All you got to do is type in Awaz Community Radio and tweet us Awaz Radio 122.
Yo in the house right now, give me the mic, I bring the house down, down, down. So let me say this right now, out loud. Ain't nobody rocking this sound, sound, sound. And again, simmer now, now, now. Come again, simmer now, now, now. Yo, nobody the waste man around here. Around here, you won't find no clowns. Insane, sing, sing. Is that they want in a rave, rave, rave. The music is happening today, brain, brain, brain. Making them skank until the next day, day, day. Show no shame, 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 no regret. That's not the way, way, way. No way. So listen what I say, say, say. I say, baka dicka dang, dang, dang. I'm fly, so fly, simmer down, so fly, I'm fly, so fly, simmer down, so fly, and up in the sky, like an eagle in flight. I'm fly, so fly, simmer down, so fly, so. No holds barred, don't care what you're thinking, I'm like no holds barred. Speak my mind like no holds barred, don't go round the bend, not no go car. Vibes, I walk with your no bar. Party all day, don't wanna be your no far. Be a new kid, girl, don't be your no tar. Be old when you're old, cause be an old far. Away, hard, hard, hard.
Thank you for listening to Awaz Community Radio. I'm your host Saira, and we have Bilistic, a local musician in the studio. So Bilistic, can you tell me your thoughts about, well, famous British Asians in the media? We've talked a little bit about Naughty Boy. What do you think about Amir Khan? Do you see him as inspiring people?
Amir Khan, the boxer himself, he is an inspiration to me. However, you know what it's like kind of, if you put your hand out there, always keep it out there. Amir Khan, because I'm not trying to kind of say the bad thoughts or stuff like that. Just I'm trying to say, most of his fans probably say it as well. Whereas when you get too confident in the ring, it is going to hurt. And it hurts really bad. You don't know when it's going to come. It's like karma, what goes around comes around. If he's going to go around acting like you can do it, you can do it. That's a good thing to keep in your mind. But if you get overconfident, you're going to land on your face. It's like climbing a ladder. If you're going to jump a step, you're going to fall in your face. If you're going to climb up slowly, that's when you get to the top of the ladder and you can succeed.
I'm fly, so fly, simmer down, so fly, I'm fly, so fly, simmer down, so fly, and up in the sky, like an eagle in flight. I'm fly, so fly, simmer down, so fly.
So Bilistic, trying to give you some questions that would come from our listeners, such as, say we have young people listening and they're thinking about songwriting or creating music. What kind of advice do you have for them? I mean, how long does it take for you to write a song or lyrics? What kind of things inspire you?
Lyric writing could take time for me. It depends on how much it is. Believe it or not, I could write a tune in 5 minutes. I could write one in an hour. But the one that I've written in 1 hour is obviously going to be more thoughtful. It's going to be written about the story that I've gone through. 5-minute freestyle is not going to be more inspiring. The things I would like to say to little people about writing, write the truth. Don't write about what you hear, write what you see. Observation is a really strong key to music and media in general. If you're going to write about what you see in life and how you feel, and write it in the way of form where other people are going to understand it and see it the right way, then that way you will see lyric writing much easier.
So have you found lyric writing to get easier over time, or is it equally as hard when you first started out?
Lyric writing, it is easier now. However, it is hard at times. Like I said, whatever skill you do, there's always time and places where you can improve. Even when I've written a tune and I'm 110% sure I've done my best, I always think there's always a little bit more I could have done to improve there. And kind of it's the way lyric writing, it is easier, but whatever skill you're working at, practice is the main key. If you're not got practice, you're not going to succeed anywhere.
So Bilistic, do you have any more tips and advice for young people out there wanting to make music?
Tips and advice, I don't really want to sound that judgmental. I don't want to go around saying, because everyone has their own style of music and stuff like that. However, I would like to say people that are writing out there, stick to it and don't kind of hide from it. At first, yeah, try if you want to hide it. I'm not saying to do, but if you want to hide it from your parents. But always involve your family, because your family is not trying to say it wrong. They're only trying to say it in the right kind of form. They don't want you to go down the wrong way. If you have to stay away from your family kind of thing, what you say, keep it away from them, but never to lie. If you're going into the studio, just tell your mum you're going out to do some education, because it is that education. You're putting your head down, you're writing your little, whatever you write about, explain to your parents what you're writing about. Even if it's course, tell your mum you're writing it about your coursework. Another thing that could inspire your coursework, it could be homework. You could say, yo, you just do it to make yourself feel better, because music kind of the main kind of thing that inspires me. I don't do it for the money, I do it for the feeling, to express myself and take my anger and stuff like that out on the mic.
It does sound like a kind of hobby or a pastime, and obviously it can be a career. It's something that can perhaps be good for people who have issues with their emotions and they have things going on. So do you see it as a safe form of expressing how you feel?
It could be a safe form if you say so, because you could write out there, depending on what you say. If you're saying the right thing, believe it or not, that could defend you in a lot of ways. It could get you out of bullying, it could get you out of social fighting, internet fighting, physical abuse, because the music scene will make you feel better. If you're angry, instead of taking it out on someone else, if you take it out on the mic, it's not going to hurt them, it's not going to hurt you, you're going to feel proud about it afterwards.
So it's an achievement. Every song you create is an achievement, isn't it?
If you see it as that, that's the best way of seeing it. Each tune, always see it as an upcoming event. Never see it as a downfall. You will get people out there. If you have not got haters, I don't know what world you're living in. No matter where you live, even if your song is great, it is still going to go around. People are going to say to you, listen, it is not right. You've done something wrong. You've done something wrong. Always kind of think ahead and kind of think it as, yeah, I'm moving forward.
So what about advice for those children who are into making videos for YouTube? What do you think of that?
Music video on YouTube is a great kind of way of moving. It's free. It's the way you can get out there. But like I said, YouTube will also ban you if you're putting the wrong things on there. You have to see what you're saying and what you see. But if you say the right things at the right point and you aim it at the right kind of people, or as you say, the audience, everyone will be on your side. Once you've got that force on your side, you can carry on and you can strike anywhere.
You are listening to Awaz Community Radio. So, Bilistic, would you like to do any kind of performance for us in the studio today?
What I'll do a live performance for Awaz Community Radio. I'll do it for myself, I'll do it for the listeners out there. Hope you enjoy.
Thank you very much. We're very honoured to have you in the studio and for you to be showcasing your talent. So, listeners, you are listening to Awaz Community Radio, and here is Bilistic.
Let me tell you something you already know. The world ain't all sunshine and rainbows. It's a very mean and nasty place, and I don't care how tough you are, it will beat you to your knees and keep you there permanently if you let it. You, me, and nobody
Radio's, yeah?
gonna hit as hard as life. But it ain't about how hard you hit. It's
Bilistic
about
on
how
the
hard
set.
you can get hit and keep moving forward. How
We've got
much you
Saira
can take
Manium on
and
this
keep
one.
moving forward.
Tick, tick, boom, set fire to the tune, and I'm gonna hit it big, yeah, before I hit the tomb. Tick, tick, boom, set fire to the tune, and I'm gonna hit it big, yeah, before I hit the tomb. Tick, tick, boom, set fire to the tune, and I'm gonna hit it big, yeah, before I hit the tomb. Tick, tick, boom, set fire to the tune, and I'm gonna hit it big, yeah, before I hit the tomb. Let me start the verse off, tick, tick, boom, I'm partying with the stars, not with the moon. Success is coming and it's coming really soon, and I wanna be a star, yeah, before I hit the tomb. Just like Sean Paul, my temperature is rising. Just like a psalm, and my success is hiding. Living in this dark world for my success. Live it to the end, cause life is a test. Even advocate, you can't find this flow. You can't find this flow, even down on the stove. I ain't coming down like the rain or the snow. I ain't coming down like the rain or the snow. I'm taking over, you could call it Gaza. Spraying out fire, yo, you could call it lava. Big boy, yo, that's what I like. My bars are so hot that they're burning the man. Tick, tick, boom, set fire to the tune, and I'm gonna hit it big, yo, before I hit the tomb. Tick, tick, boom, set fire to the tune, and I'm gonna hit it big, yo, before I hit the tomb. Tick, tick, boom, set fire to the tune, and I'm gonna hit it big, yo, before I hit the tomb. Tick, tick, boom, set fire to the tune, and I'm gonna hit it big, yeah, before I hit the tomb. My name's Bilistic, but they call me Raph. I'm like a pit boy, you're like a staff. I'm like distinctions, you're like a pass. And I don't mean cookies, yo, when I say gas. I tap girls and I don't mean sinks. I spray bars and I don't mean links. I'm big just like a Big Mac. I don't mean hats when I say snap back. Tick, tick, boom, set fire to the tune, and I'm gonna hit it big, yeah, before I hit the tomb. Tick, tick, boom, set fire to the tune, and I'm gonna hit it big, yeah, before I hit the tomb. Tick, tick, boom, set fire to the tune, and I'm gonna hit it big, yeah, before I hit the tomb. Tick, tick, boom, set fire to the tune, and I'm gonna hit it big, yeah, before I hit the tomb. You were on the computer, made animation. I was on your yacht, I took a sex education. Left right uppercut combination, cause I'm winning this war like domination. Look at my boys like population. Left right uppercut combination, cause I open your head like an operation. Open your head like an operation. Yeah, Bilistic. We got Saira on this one.
Thank you so much for that, Bilistic. It was fantastic hearing that, and I'm sure you've inspired a lot of our listeners.
No worries. Thank you for having me on the show. Thank you, Saira, and thank you for Awaz Radio for calling me in.
That's great. We look forward to having you back in again soon.
No worries. Thank you. Bye.
You've been listening to Awaz Community Radio. You can ring us on 0161 839 7857. Log on to our website www.awazcommunityradio.com or catch us on Facebook, Awaz Community Radio. You can tweet us on Awaz Radio 122. Thank you for listening.